Well, hello everybody. I hope you're doing well. This is Phil Baniewicz, president of Maur Hill-Mount Academy. To say the least, it's been an interesting last few months. And since COVID-19 has started, it has put our entire school year just in a different frame of mind. And I hope you don't mind us coming to you. We've tried not to bombard you with email after email or tons of videos and things. But right now at the end of the school year, I do want to take an opportunity and just give you a few things of information so that you're aware. Let's start off with this, that this Friday, May 15th, will be the last day of school for the school year. Our teachers have done a great job of teaching online and doing the continuous learning. And we've learned some great things from this. So the teachers have done a wonderful job, and I think our students have, with this emergency we've been put into, have done a good job. But we've learned something. You know, as a boarding school, I'm proud to be that, and I'm even more excited now because what we learned is we kept many of our boarders on campus. Many parents said, can you please just have our students stay with you, and our kids stay with you, and we were fine with that. So we did, and what we learned is those students, those boarders that stayed with us throughout the school year, they did better academically. So there's something real positive to be said about that, and we'll take that and this whole experience into the future to help us continue to do a great job preparing our boarders for success in college and in life. The graduation's coming up, and it was supposed to take place this Sunday, but with everything, we are unable to do an in-person graduation. However, there are two things I want you to know. Number one is this Sunday at 2 o'clock, which would have been the day of graduation, this Sunday, we will, on Care Radio, and we will give you links from our Facebook and our Twitter, our social media. We'll give you links to that so you can hear a pre-recorded broadcast of our graduation. It'll be a little different because, you know, we had to go make it in the studio basically, but it'll give you some ideas. You'll hear a couple of addresses. All the names will be read, and hopefully you get a little bit of feeling of graduation. And then we've actually had a whole committee that has been planning out graduation. And what we heard loud and clear from our students is, if at all possible, we want a graduation in person with the students that we went to school with our classmates. And so we want to honor that. And so we are going to plan in the beginning of August that if at all possible, we're going to have an in-person graduation, and we'll give you more details on that as soon as those become available. So that's the next thing. I also want you to know that we fully, and hear me clearly, we fully plan on starting our school year out regularly in August. Students on campus, in classes. And so everyone be ready for that. If you have a student a child who will be a boarder, plan on them coming. We're actually going to have them come around the beginning of August so we can make sure that any safety protocols that are in place, that everything will be good. And you'll get more information on that, but know that we plan on starting in August. We're one of the only boarding schools that kept students throughout, and we know how to handle a lot of things, and we've been blessed by that. So I think you will see it'll be a helpful thing. We also I want to encourage anyone, if you have been accepted to school and you haven't finished your registration, please do that soon so we can prepare and make sure we know exactly who's going to be with us. I also want you to know, if you are a student for next year, know that our athletic activities, according to CASHA, and then now according to the state where we're at with the health factors and everything, that no summer athletic activities will take place at least until June 29th at the earliest. And depending what the health officials say, that might be a little bit later. But know that we will be able to do something. We're going to encourage you to do things on your own. But once we're able to get together in groups, that will not happen until at least June 29th. And then finally, especially all you alumni and parents, know that many of our events that we have, we are still planning on holding those. The Bob Golby Golf Tournament that was scheduled April 24th has been moved back. It'll still take place this August 21st at Deer Creek Golf Course. We're still planning on that, so have that on your calendars. And we already had it as a sellout. Hopefully it continues to be that, even though we changed the date. Know that the League of St. Maur is still scheduled for September 19th. We're honoring Steve and Alice Brentano this year. That's going to be a great night. We're also honoring Kathy Palucci as the alumni of the year. And we really hope that that many people can join us for that night. It's a special night. And if we can't do it in September, heck, we'll just push it off a little bit because we need to be there as a group in person. And then finally, October 2nd and 3rd will be the homecoming weekend, and we still plan on that. And for those of you parents that maybe can't be with your kids at the beginning of the school year, we'll have some special parent time during homecoming too. So those are some things going on. I hope that this is helpful for you. Pray that everyone is staying safe and healthy. Know that you are being lifted up in prayer by all of us daily. And we care for you, and may everyone in Raven Country be blessed greatly by our God.